What's on the agenda for today?
Hello, chat. How's everyone doing? I seen a question pop up while we were in the process of a ad break. I'm doing alright. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I wasn't feeling too well earlier, so I kind of caught out of work. And I got some too, because I just kept on dozing in and out of sleep all day. Anyway, so, I seen that there was a question earlier, agenda for today, Chapter 9 of Hildebrand, as well as NSQ. I also have a maple root beer, which I will give it a try. That smells good, at least. Yeah, that's root beer. But yeah, so... excuse me. We're gonna be doing the NSQ as well as Chapter 9 of the Hildebrand stuff. Let me just move myself over to the other side here. Oh. There we go. I hope everyone has had a wonderful Saturday so far. Almost 50, nice. Another Ari, nice. So chat, I'm not gonna lie. I managed to get myself fully woken up finally. Like 2 hours ago, and I've been up for like the past 14. Because I woke up at 4. Unfortunately, I woke up in my chair. It is 6 o'clock now. And it was only 2 hours ago that I managed to start fully waking up. Unfortunately, I'm starting to feel like one. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I think what it probably is mainly the fatigue between both my day job and this. My day job being the physical part of it, and this being the mental part. It's probably just a combination of the two.
The moment you start falling asleep in your chair, you may be a grandma.
I'm not that old, damn it. But anyways, let's get on with the story and such.
Lol 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 lol.
The proud and the pointy-eyed. Seared as a man at the end of his tether. I'm already halfway down my rope here. Then again, I was thirsty today. We need to speak, Savvy. I've been scouring the archives for any information regarding temporal magic since last we spoke, and the results have been rather troubling, to say the least. As you may or may not be aware, ancient Alag is portrayed in the Enchiridion as a cautionary tale, the great empire brought low by its vanity and hubris. That a kid's caffeine levels look... Yeah, that's the thing. I don't think root beer is caffeinated. I think root beer is usually caffeine-free, right? Yeah, this one is. This one's actually not A&W or nor is it mug. It's, Spritzer. It's a maple root beer flavor. Oh yeah, I think the brand is called Spritzer. It's interesting. I'm not gonna lie, at least. However, there are certain apocryphal texts in which the elegants are cast in a more sympathetic light, if not outright exalted. Those in these texts I found references to temporal magics once wielded by elegant mages. Said magics could be used to halt or even reverse the temporal state of the given object. Excuse me. If these accounts are to be believed, and if Gigi's abilities and these magics are one and the same, then it may be well possible for him to turn back the hands of time for the Grand Sirs, much as he restored the Duke's priceless vase. Okay, that was a hiccup. It was probably the most normal hiccup most people have ever heard. Second to dog hiccups. There's nothing more adorable than a dog having hiccups. That being said, there is no telling how this will work with regards to a living being. Consider, if you will, that the vase of sealed water when shattered, even had the vessel were restored, what would become of its former contents? Would it be filled with water as before, the very same, every drop returned? Or would it be different water? Or would the water, once split, be forever lost? I speak of the soul, my friend, for even if one could use these magics to restore the dead to life, would they be as they were before, with all the same thoughts and memories and feelings? Sir, you're bringing up some good questions here. The Grand Sirs are convinced that they can regain their lost youth, and mayhap they can. But the dead who have entered into Haloni's halls cannot return. They cannot. Yet, Gigi nevertheless resolved to try and resurrect Outrageous Kwan. My favorite hero class? The ones that I've played so far is between Astrologian and White Mage. Speaking of which, according to some Shorelian texts in the archives, Archmagus Kwan was an established scholar known for his study of ancient Allegan magics. Further evidence that Gigi's abilities are likely derived from ancient traditions, I suppose. Which do I prefer between the two? If I had to think, maybe Astrologian? I think that's the one that I prefer between them. But more importantly, I learned the location of the Archmagus' former residence. Maybe we can find something adventurous there, something which should help us to persuade Gigi to change his course. I had in mind to summon Inspector Hildebrand and make the journey there together. Would you want to join us? Are you finally joining the madness, sir? Excellent, now let us be about our business. I saw you, a heretic! I beg your pardon, are you accusing me of being a heretic? Yes, you, Inquisitor Seer. I just saw you sneak into the archives and seek out the forbidden tomes. Saw the mad light in your eyes as you partook of their forbidden knowledge. Oh, for the love of... I did all that from my investigation. You admit to your crimes, that you did secretly, without permission, and blatant contravention of our rules, read forbidden tomes. Then by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Supreme Sacred Tribunal of Halonic Inquisitive Doctrine. Ew, you stupid, ignorant. Are you awful desperate to keep your goddamn jobs that you'll go around accusing all the world and his wife of heresy? Is that what we've been reduced to? I'm sick and tired of looking for heretics in every bloody shadow, of trying to guess the secret sins of everyone and me. It's stupid and pointless, and we're better than that, damn it! We're better than that! Clear snapped. If you will not surrender yourself, then I have no choice but to inform my superiors. Oh, that all came tumbling else, didn't it? I suppose there's no point in trying to convince myself that I have no personal investment in this matter, or that I still have a professional one. Somewhere along the way, I stopped looking for the guilty and started looking for the truth, perhaps, and a way to help those in need. At There's no place for people like that in the Inquisition, is there? And it's only a matter of time before that stuttering fool comes back with an armed guard. What is the part for Idleshire at once? We need to find the inspector. Oh wait, so the inspector's not at the gazebo this time? You know what Final Fantasy XIV needs for its macro system? So like you have all these stuff, for example. They need a command that lets you specify, like, it would be like slash random macro and then the number. In which you put like slash random macro, then the number of the macro, and then next with the number of another macro, and so on. But that way when you hit it, it chooses between one of the random macros so you had set up. It would work well for my summoner macro here. Because I have a summoner macro for each type, because I wanted to go between all the different types. And if I could put these all on one macro instead, that'd be better. So think of it this way, macros allow you to put up a sequence of actions into one button press. Like, let's take a look at my gathering one, for example. Or my crafting one, my bad. So the way that this is set up, whenever I hit the button, which I currently have over here to the right, it will go in this order. It will use the waste not action, the basic touch action, the standard touch, basic touch, standard touch, waste not, basic touch, standard touch, basic synthesis, and then it does its own effect. That is true, but I would recommend, if we're combat classes, not to use the macros like this. But the macros could definitely be used to help with, like, making yourself a set of notes, for example. Or making a nice crafting macro. Like, for example, you see how I have a lot of my job stuff up here? Okay, you don't see all of it because of the bar, but still. I have all my job stuff, at least for the combat jobs, up here at the top. I should make that smaller now that I think about it. Where is the thing to center it? There we go. Oh yeah, so like, well, let's look at how I have the jobs up here, for example. If I was to go to, let's say, Summoner, for example, all I gotta do is just click it. It will not only change my gear, but it will change my job. If I wanted to instead go to, I don't know, Astrologian, I think I've unlocked, don't I? same deal. And as you can see, I even have it set to already draw a card as well, right? That's basically what a macro does, is it's multiple action. Now what my job ones here do is, I haven't used the gear set change command. That way you don't have to constantly go to your gear set thing right here. Just to go to whichever job you want to do, or even manually equip the stuff yourself. So, I have it as /gear set space change, and then in quotation marks the name of the gear set. And then I have the macro itself actually waiting before it uses a command. In the case of the paladin, the iron will to turn on the tank stance. So my tanking jobs already go into their tank stance as soon as I swap into them. Yeah. It's pretty neat, not gonna lie. And if I had the summoner high enough, not only would it swap into the job, but it would also summon a carbuncle for me. Because that's how I have that macro set up. There are many other macros that you can do as well. Like for example, I use something called Teamcraft, which basically helps with managing what I'm crafting and such. And basically this is to just help Teamcraft understand what level I'm at for all my crafting and gathering jobs. I don't know if I don't really have that many other macros. Now, in regards to combat jobs, for summoning combos like the 1 through 3 for paladin tanks, I would not recommend using the weight thing with the macro. Because the GCD will actually be faster if you're spamming the buttons in the right order than the macro would be. But in some cases, like for example, I have a resurrection macro. Where is it though? Right here. In which it would activate the swift cast, and then it will wait. I think in this case it will actually wait a second, and then it'll cast one of whichever one comes first, basically. So like for this one, it's using the roll skill swift cast. It's waiting a second, and then it's going through the list until it finds the resurrection spell that works for the job that's active. I even have a tank stance one over here that just does the same thing but with the tank stance abilities. But yeah, so again, macros, they're useful, but they're not useful for everything. Like in some cases, they're kind of a niche thing, but other cases, they're definitely more of a quality of life type of deal. So, especially with crafting, for example, you can have like a YouTube video up in the background, and using the macros, you can actually select what you're crafting, activate your macro, and then watch the video until you hear like the sound if you have one set up. It's pretty useful, not gonna lie. Okay, I still need to get the poetics for Dark Knight. my god. Someone just showed me a picture of their pooches. They're so cute. They remind me of my dog, surprisingly. Oh yeah, knackers are definitely good for grassing. Oh my god, I just want to hold those pooches now.